It's hip hop and R&B on 103.5 The Beat. And listen, man, I got the honor and the pleasure of having my brother, the greatest, the number one, the king of comedy. I know I'm supposed to say Caribbean, but you know what I'm saying?
Nah, we bigger than that.
All right.
We bigger than that.
Majah Hype in the building.
You know what I mean? We not bigger than the culture, but we bigger than that title. I'll tell you that much.
That's what's up, man. How you doing, brother?
All is blessed, brother. I can't complain, man.
Yes,
how you been?
Can't complain either, man. Any day above ground is a great one for me.
Yeah, man. I mean, so many blessings has happened. You know, I'm doing so much. So my wife just had my son.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, he's a day and a half old right now.
Wow, congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? So,
congratulations.
You know, yeah.
That's a blessing,
Absolutely.
man.
So welcome to this cruel world, Nasir. You know?
Oh, man.
We're going to make sure you're good.
Yes, we definitely will. It takes a village.
Absolutely.
We're here for that, man.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, congratulations on that, brother.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the continued success. Of course, your success comes with a lot of hard work that you put in. A lot of people, you know, they see and they get envious and jealous of certain things.
Yeah,
they don't understand all those sleepless nights and all the work that you put in
blood,
to get
sweat,
where you
and
are.
tears, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what's crazy is that a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people will be ready for this lifestyle.
Right.
You know,
right.
people see the good and the glitz and the glamour and the, you know, all of that stuff, but they don't see what's, you know, in the smoke and mirrors of it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of hatred. There's a lot of politics. It's a lot of, you know, just a lot of no's. You know, we get yeses, but we hear more no's than yeses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of disrespect and abuse,
a lot of
too.
disrespect, of course. And you got to, you know, contain your composure because, you know, you can't voice your opinion like the masses can. You know what I mean? So.
No, I get it, man, and I commend you on that.
Absolutely.
But I'm glad you're still going strong and doing your thing, man. How long has it been now since you were in the basement in Brooklyn, you know, doing your skits? Let everybody know.
That was like 13, 14 years ago now. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Going into 13 years.
Yeah, you know the toughest part I thought for you would be that transition for you to say, hey, listen, that's that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do that.
Yeah.
But when I come out and do a comedy show, this is this. And I actually was able to watch you go through that transition. Because at first, you were doing the characters, and I was like, gosh, that's a lot. That should be a whole production.
Yeah.
And I don't even think promoters could afford that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And I started to realize that. I was like, hold on, I'm giving y'all too much right now. Like, what's going on?
It's like a full production.
I'm doing 40 minutes as just Majah Hype. I'm doing 20 minutes and 30 minutes as Mitzi and the Ross.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Like, yeah, it's a lot.
It was a lot. But you know, I think it was the true testament to you and your career, the fact that you were able to make that transition from that and become a full-fledged stand-up comedian.
Absolutely. I mean, the transition is one of, you know, the hardest things that you could do. As everybody sees, and I see it all the time. Like I see, like some of these dudes that got crazy numbers on social media. I be seeing videos of them doing stand up. Oh, ain't nobody laughing. Oh, they giving it to him. They letting him have it. Oh, he's not as funny. And I'm just blessed enough to know that. I mean, you know, I don't know what, you know, the circumstances are for them, but I know I really love my craft. I really love what I do. I love making people laugh. I love to, you know, change people's vibes and moods, and you know, I really studied this craft. I didn't just say, you know what, let me just figure out if it works, or let me just go on stage and try to do the same thing and make sure, you know, I've really studied this. I've watched numerous stand-up specials. I've studied, you know, the punchlines and the times and revisiting jokes and all of that type of stuff. So, you know, I really love what I do, and I really you know, work at my craft. I
love it, and you're absolutely right. Funny enough, I was interviewing Will Mills. You know, he's a fan of yours as well. He had nothing but good stuff to say about you.
Shout to him.
And he talked about bombing his ass off here in South Florida. You know what I mean? Just not understanding the climate, maybe not doing the homework like you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I've never bombed.
No, you have not.
I've never bombed.
No, you have not.
I go into a room. I mean, maybe it happens to people who, they're on a platform that they're not the main attraction.
Right.
But I go into every show and every room I go in there with the mindset of these people are here to see me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna do what I need to do, but they're here to see me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'll go up there with my confidence, and I go up there with my faith, and God always favors me on stage. So
but it's
just
still
love having a
something
good time.
special that you do, and I'm gonna explain why, right? And this is my personal experience because I do the comedy shows all the time.
Right.
I host them. I'm like involved with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a fan.
Right.
And what I've noticed is that with a lot of the, let's just call them internet or social media comedians, which you could have been or considered. No, hear me out.
I don't want to be that.
No, exactly. But you could have been considered that from the journey that you came, right?
Right.
But
Absolutely.
you broke the barrier and now you're official. Mm-hmm. I've gone to see them. My brother, and I'm not naming no name because I don't want to disrespect or nothing like that.
I could name a few.
Right.
But
I'm just
I ain't doing that.
It's gotten to the point where if you're not an established comedian and you're not telling jokes, I don't go see you. Because
Absolutely.
it's just been so much disappointment.
Of course.
Of
course. I mean, you know what? And I don't blame the comedy clubs or the theaters or anything like that because guess what? At the end of the day, they got to keep their doors open. You know what I'm saying? And if you could be trash, but you fill in them seats, they're going to book you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's up to the actual artist or the actual comedian to know that, listen, I'm putting these numbers out, but I want... Because the thing is when it comes to business, and that's any business, reoccurring customers is what keeps your business afloat.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you're trash and you always got to keep on looking for new customers and new patrons, then eventually it's gonna fade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what happened to a lot of these people that do business out here. They fade because the people who went to the first show was like, yeah, it was all right.
Right.
But when you come to a Majah Hype show, it's like, yo, y'all need to go see Homeboy. Yo, I'm going back to his show next time. You know what I'm saying? So once you have reoccurring people that's gonna support you, then you always gonna win. You know what I mean? And that's why I take my craft so seriously. You know what I'm
talking
saying?
about winning, selling out your comedy show before the week starts, I would say is high level winning.
Shout out to everybody in Lauderhill. We are officially here in Florida right now. We getting ready for the show that's sold out already. Mad people was in my DMs. I apologize for your negligence.
They were in mine too. You saw that poster, right?
I apologize for you thinking that you was going to be able to get tickets on Friday. I'm sorry for you, okay? You know what I'm saying? But the show has been sold out since last week, and it's crazy because the theater actually held certain tickets. They hold tickets for like their delegates or whatever, and they actually released those, which was like 16 to 18 tickets left. And they was like, yeah, we got some more last minute tickets. And those went like, woof, like that. So even the people that I felt like, I'm going to help them get tickets, or I'm going to help them out and put them on my list, that even, because the place is sold out to capacity. So that's a blessing. Big up everybody in South Florida. You know what it is. Every time I come over here, we're going to have a good time and enjoy ourselves.
All right.
You know what I mean?
And now we know for next time.
Yeah, better.
That part.
Yeah, y'all better.